A United Nations food agency is warning that famine is imminent for Palestinians in the northern Gaza Strip and is projected to affect adults and children between now and May. The worrying prediction comes as Israel says it's pressing ahead with an assault on Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City for a third day. It says it's killed, quote, 90 terrorists in the area so far. Witnesses are describing a horrific situation for the thousands of civilians sheltering at that complex. I only left to find flour, to find food, this woman screams. Where are they? Her husband, children, and other relatives are nowhere to be found. Their home destroyed in an Israeli airstrike while she was gone. Moments later, her nephew is pulled from the rubble. But he is barely clinging on to life. In central Gaza, as bombs continue to rain down, so do these foreboding leaflets. They issue a warning from the Israeli military for civilians to flee southwards, directed at those living in the Al-Ramal neighborhood and the thousands currently sheltering in the nearby Al-Shifa hospital complex. This was the scene of the besieged medical complex on Monday, the sound of artillery fire echoing through the early hours of the morning. Some 3,000 people are believed to have been sheltering in and around the hospital when the raid began, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry. Israeli military vehicles seen here in video filmed by a doctor in the hospital have surrounded the complex for days. The IDF says it's conducting a precise military operation targeting senior Hamas militants operating within the hospital complex, releasing this video showing a safe full of cash, an envelope with Hamas and Islamic Jihad's insignia, and a series of weapons presented as evidence to explain its raid on the hospital. Hamas's military wing has acknowledged that its fighters have been engaged in fierce clashes with Israeli troops in the area surrounding the hospital. At another hospital in Gaza, doctors are struggling to keep up with patient demands as hunger envelops the enclave.
malnutrition أو اللي هو سوء التغذية بيبان على.
This head of the emergency department at Al-Aqsa Hospital says malnutrition is showing among health workers there, including paling and weight loss. He says the meals they are provided are often shared between two doctors and only consist of rice and a small number of vegetables.
Today, more than half of the population, over 1 million people, are facing catastrophic hunger. And so we must act now before it is too late.
Today, the United Nations once again urged Israel to ensure that humanitarian aid can reach Gaza amid increasing concerns of famine.
We have an imminent famine in the north, about 300,000 people who are stuck there. Half the population, 1.1 million people, now are in that highest category 5, catastrophic levels of food insecurity. And that's the highest number we have in the world right now, and it's happened in a very short period of time.
A new World Food Program report says virtually all households in Gaza are skipping meals daily, and a significant portion of children under 2 are suffering from acute malnutrition. The report is projected that famine will affect adults and children between now and May.